how can you heal the separation in this twin flame connection so that you move towards reunion? Well, first of all, it's recognizing that there was a purpose in this disconnect to transform and strengthen this beautiful, loving relationship. The secret is that you both want this equally and you already know the value. It's human 3D pain and learning to release that and healing past the traumas and the triggers and the filters of the past that is going to make a difference in this beautiful connection. We have 10 of Swords in reverse and 8 of Swords in reverse. So getting out of your head and releasing these things that keep you trapped on the wheel of fortune in your mind, things that are already past that really don't affect this connection but tear it down. They've torn it down so many times, this beautiful abundance that just exists between the two of you. And that's part of this healing journey with Twin Flames, is to take the pain of the past and put it into a huge life lesson that you learn. And when you actually are able to transmute it, you come out strong and better and your best self, living your best life with so much love. And it takes time, right? There's going to be many cycles, hopefully not 8, but there's going to be many cycles before you're ready to build this out and where you spill the cups of love. But it's knowing it's part of the process and loving your person anyway and loving yourself more. To know that these beautiful branches that aren't quite trees have resulted from the seed you built, 5 and 5, from transmuting these swords in your back, your 5, their 5. And selecting from this beautiful group the 4 best to become faith, certainty, truth, and love, committed, lasting connections, and the real life fairy tale. You guys are going to select the 4 best of these branches to become a real life marriage arbor of celebration, and the rest are going to be planted in your garden as a small, beautiful, magical forest for your children in the backyard behind the garden wall. You've got to see the future vision past this pain. And it's so much more than the small, flirty surface offer it appears, right? Sometimes people just don't even have words to describe this kind of connection because it's once in a lifetime, but you feel it and you know it and you believe it so much. And I kind of see a whale in this hat in his head, which is kind of strange. But what I'm hearing are, it feels like being a fish out of water. It's something you've never known before, something you have not navigated. But, you know, it's coming in. It's coming in. And it's beautiful. It's not going to be a small offer at all. It's going to be your wish fulfillment, but things have to start by seeds, and the seeds have been planted long ago in past lifetimes. It's just watching them bloom in this one. And sometimes when we're faced with things that are really beautiful and good, they feel overwhelming to us. But this love was sent to you and you're meant for them, and it's just what it is. But it's hard to receive when you've never received before. You don't really know how to pick things up. It's like a small child learning to hold like a cup of water or something like that. So it has to start off small and it has to build, but this is definitely a cup of love. And I just said cup of water. Cup of love. So it's knowing that you can receive your wish fulfillment, surrendering into that. And sometimes it's just not words, and sometimes it's more about quality time. It's about acts of service. It's about seeing what's showing up and knowing what is felt, and it's balance. It's a practical plan, and it's the cups of love brought to the table. And you guys have created with all these beautiful flowers and abundance and things you planted, this Eden behind this castle wall. This is true life passion. It's like meet Joe Black love. passion, obsession, someone you can't live without. It's the kind of love that is worth coming back and trying again for again and again, because you just can't find it anywhere or in anyone else. And it doesn't mean that you couldn't find love again. It's just not this one. It's visualizing and knowing and putting it out to the universe that is going to come back and is going to be yours and it's going to show up. And I get, for those of you currently in separation, that it may be happening upon this new moon. Right now we're kind of in the full pink moon, but that will pass quickly in a few days, weeks. I'm getting like maximum of like, I'm getting in the next 5 days, because I think that'll mark the 5th week that you haven't really spoken, something like that. And I feel like you're going to hear news and it's going to make you joyous. 5 is an important number, possibly Cinco de Mayo. And what you need to know is that twin flames do separate, learn the lessons, and then come back in joyous reunion. And I think your cycles of separation are almost done, because you see there's this beautiful flower in the shared cup that you're looking at together. And all the tears about this lost love, this feeling of home being tossed out, well, they are going to, you're no longer angry and they're no longer angry, you're just sad, and that's going to be replaced by reconnection. And the acknowledgement, I believe that what will heal you in this separation is knowing that it was necessary for you to understand that this is true love. I think that in the absence and the separation, you now recognize how you both showed up to this, and this is true love. There's no one else who compares to you, not even remotely to them, and the same for you. It's almost like this bird has been a messenger and spying on both of you and bringing, kind of like whispering in your ear the truth about this connection. And when you come back, I think it's going to be a new transformation in both judgment and how you show up to each other and how you communicate, because I think you both had to learn that lesson that you need to bring open communication to the connection, while giving each other space to be who you are. And I think particularly for your person, that was one of their hardest things, was to surrender to closeness, because they need a lot of space and personal time, but so do you. And I think that's something that you both love. I think if there's any conversations that happen in your disconnection with other people, you realize how much you do value your solitude, and you both can respect that while showing up in just the right amounts. And this connection needs more communication, and that I think it's going to be decisional. I don't think that's even a word, but that's what I'm hearing: decisional, decisive about emotions, and it's going to carry you through. Sometimes, a few words said with meaning makes all the difference in the world, and it can carry you through, and it doesn't have to be endless messages all day long. And your person's coming around to this, and they kind of have a plan of what to do, and I wouldn't be surprised. And I'm getting, again, like, they're charging in with communication, and I'm getting like 5 days, something like that. 5 hours would be amazing, but I'm getting 5 days. Okay, well, that's what I'm getting. It's just like believing in this connection, understanding that there is a purpose to the separation, and looking back about recognizing the love now and what you've learned. That is what is going to heal this connection. It's always the love that heals. And I think you guys are coming back together better than you ever were before. So keep the faith, know the lessons, and hold the vision, and feel the love. And this connection will reunite soon, I'm very sure. If you would like a personal reading with me to look at your situation, or even the relationship coaching. I do offer intuitive relationship guidance. Just message me at bhdreads at hotmail.com or via my website www.hdboomerang.com. We can dive deep and look at the specifics of your connection, because the twin flame journey, while it's all very similar, no one's story is exactly yours. All right, thank you and speak soon.